Welcome to the DoubleEShow. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the DoubleEShow. It's a new year and new problems. So, as you saw last week, I was able to play the Village of Merit, and then I played Banished to the North 7. For some reason, this week, my save file corrupted. Kept crash dumping whenever I tried to launch it. Tried launching it after removing all of the North 7 stuff, and no go. So, we are going to play Colonial Charter 1.76 with a host of other mods. I'm using a lot of discrepancy stuff. His Thompson Trade Merchants. I'm using Red Ketchup's townhouses, row houses. I'm using his market stand. I'm using the timber mill from Discrepancy. But yeah, so we're gonna work on building ourselves a colonial settlement. That should be really nice because we get all of the colonial housing that I love from the Mega Mod, without having so much stuff that we get lost. Now here's the community toolbar. Here's Red Ketchup stuff. Here is his housing. And as you can see, boom, row housing. And if I come over to DS, here's his yards, barns, and stuff like that. Here's his timber storage piles and his log storage piles. We got resource production, mining, and processing. These are the forestry and timber stuff. Timber mill birch forester, timber mill pine forester. We've got trading ports and merchants. This is all the Thompson stuff. We've got the fuel market, which is a nice little fuel shed, which covers a there is no circle of influence, but it is great fuel storage. I'm using his roads, his delete roads, his rough log tunnel, and his stone tunnel. So these give me the directional roads. And we got the jetties and bridges. Got all the stuff that you use to build the jetty stuff. We got fences, walls, and decorations. So we have fences, as you can see. We've got farming decorations, which are like hay piles. Alright, hay bales. We've got some log pile, ghost decorations, stuff like that. Timber piles, flora. We got garden beds, square and round, and the like. And then we've got some water decorations, which are boats. Then we have removed structures. So over here, we got Red Ketchup's decorations toolbar. We have his garden wall sets. So as you can see, garden walls, pretty cool, right? Right. I never really looked at these. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the fire brick, but it is what it is. Okay, so here's our themed sets. We have the walls and buildings for the shoreline. We have the docks and buildings for the water. We've got fort and palisade structures, everything that's in Colonial Charter. Right? Right. So, we're going to get started with our usual start. Take a look at the map here. We have a really nice layout with a lake right nearby, and it's a pretty good sized lake. River runs by over here. We're on the stream. We are not on the river, which is fine, but we can absolutely place a trading post out here and do that kind of stuff. But we can get fishing going and the like. Now if I flip it this way, I'm looking south, and it looks like south is a pretty good ways till it reaches the edge of the map. Very nice, very nice. So we're going to start out, we get this clearing, we're going to start out by placing the gatherer hut. So this would be raw food gathering. This would be the gatherer's hut. We're going to rotate it this way. We're going to plop it in like so. Okay, put that up there. And we are going to come over here to homes. And we have, let's see, we've got the tiny shack, the log cabins, which is what we're going to start out with. Because, well, you know, log cabins. So, is that the door? That looks like the door. It does. Alright, so we're going to go log cabin. Where are you? Alright, so there. It's going to come straight down. Oops, I moved over one. I'm going to plop you there. I'm going to take another log cabin. Nope, that's tiny shack. Excuse me. Going to take another log cabin. Going to rotate this around. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to go right there. So we got these two houses here that need to be built. We have 19 people, so it's 5 families. So technically we need 5 homes. And we're going to come out here. Where are you? Right there. Very good. I'd like to put a log cabin out here with you. I'll rotate you around. And you're going to go right there. And then we're going to come over here to the shoreline where we're going to have our fishing dock. And I am going to put a rustic abode right about here. Gets us the 4 houses. Let's go back into food here. Raw food. We will go fishing dock. Rotate. Right there you will go. Boom. Fishing dock. So gatherer's hut and fishing dock up top. Cabins down below. Let's come over here. We will go like so. And we will go foresters and logging. Forester new trees, no palm trees, no bamboo, pine trees, hardwood forester, hardwood forester new trees. So, used to define an area to selectively cut down trees and plant new seedlings. Exclusively plants new trees. Right on. Now, is there a variation? There is. Good. I want to use the variation. That will be like so. Boom. There's our forester, new trees. Now, we are going to come in like so. We have a single stockpile here. I do not believe we have any livestock, but we are going to check something real quick. We are going to go crop field, like so. We are going to click here, and we have blackberries and parsnips. Right on. Take that out. We are going to go food. We are going to go dense orchard, like so. We have plums. Okay, right on. So I know what we have for seeds to start. We do have some food types. Excellent. Let us come in here. We are going to go, wait a minute. Fuel stone. We're going to go stone stockpile. We're going to go 1 away. It's going to be 5 by 4. And then we are going to go iron stockpile. And this will be 3 by 5. That needs to be built. And then we're going to come over here and we are going to have a log stockpile. 3 by 5. Right on. Those are good to go right away. So I got my 2 builders slated to go. Very good. I know that needs to be built. I'm going to come in here and we are going to clear out all the iron and stone from these circle. Because we need it for the food. We need it for the trees. Okay. Right on. Right on. Right on. Okay. Now we will unpause. They will go into the barn. They will grab some tools. And we will go 5 times speed. Excellent. And we'll let them build in the order they so choose. It's starting to rain. That's fine. Love the log cabin look. As soon as the gatherer's hut is up, good, we do have a bunch of food. We do have stored firewood. We have a log cabin ready to go. Might as well track that as well. Very good. Very good. Now, while we're doing that, we can start out with, we can start out with, well, these are DS roads. We've got grass roads, we've got dirt roads. Let's go with this color dirt road. I want to see what it looks like. Okay, reserve of logs is low. Sure. We'll go with that. Right. Reserve of logs is low. This I know. Okay. That's going to come out to here, like so. Right. And then I want it to come straight back to there. And straight back to there. Okay. Iron stockpile is good to go. Excellent. That log cabin. Couple and 3 children, all to that one home. Very nice. And what does that need? 1 work per tile. Very nice. Okay. So, depending on how it looks. Yeah, I know. Okay. Log cabin, that should be the one out here by the gatherer's hut. It certainly is. Gatherer's hut needs 1, 2, 3, 4. Right on. Rustic abode is just about finished. And there we go. And it does look like we need 1 more home. Okay. So, where do we want that last home to go? Suppose we could put the last home, come in here, go log cabin, put it back here at the edge. We'll get the last couple set up. Does not look like they prioritize these roads as they would, say, standard dirt roads. So that's good to know. Now, for our town center kind of area here, we are going to have to come into refined resources here. We need a chopper. Oops. Put the chopper like so. Yep. Okay. Need to come in here to smithing. Need a blacksmith, city blacksmith. We'll just go with a regular blacksmith for the time being. put them up on the road. Yep, like that. Before they run out. Okay, so the forester, I'm going to go 2. 1, 2. Log limit. I know I should have just went in and did it by typing it in. Excellent. Fishing dock, we're going to go down 2 and 1, 2. Food limit, going to add a 0. There you go. That takes care of that. So there's fishing and gathering. That works for me. There's the forester. Right on. Okay. We're in late summer of year 1. I could probably stand to get some crops going, but I'm not exactly certain how I want to do them. So I'm going to come in here and I am going to gather everything from there. Right up to the water's edge. Alright, so how's this dirt road look? Oh, that's not too bad. I actually like that. That's not too bad at all. Alright, so then I want to bring that dirt road, since I like it. Dirt road, we did this one. Bring that dirt road straight up. Whoops, I want to make sure it's straight. Straight up to there. And straight back down. I think I'm going to need another house out here, which should not be an issue. If I go log cabin, right there. Pause that one, and I'll let them build that one. Because that's going to put 6 people out there, and we know that there's 2 foresters, 2 gatherers, so we have people already commuting to work. That would mean that there's a couple of builders in there. Yeah, there's the 2 gatherers there. I don't want them having to go that far. How's the barn doing? Plenty of storage space. Requires building supplies to upgrade. Not a problem. Don't have to worry about that. Children growing up and becoming laborers. So we can go ahead and do that. Might as well let them build both of them. Okay, we're getting into autumn. I think I'll come over here and I'll also slate them to clear that side as well. And we'll get some crop fields going around this area. Starting to snow in late autumn. A little laggy there at the save, but that's fine. Very good. Is Chopper done yet? Chopper's not even touched. And we are out of stored firewood. Okay, so let's come in here. We'll go priority. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Now it just needs built. They are walking a long distance to put their fish in the warehouse, but 'tis what it is. That chopper done, so I can get somebody in there, because I need them making fuel. Okay. Boom. 500 fuel, please. Right on. Okay, so I can close that out. We'll go with... Whoops. We'll go with 1,000 stone. Might as well do 1,000 iron. 500 fuel. Yep. Minerals. 500. Textiles. 500. Tools. It'll be 150 when we get there. Health. 500. Clothes. 150 when we get there. Right on. Okay. Pretty good start. Pretty good start. Unlike the north, they're not dying because they're eating the food. They're eating the food. That's so extremely important. They're eating the food. All right, let's go ahead and give him a fuel stockpile. Minerals, industrial fuel. No, I'm not looking. Raw materials, construction. Fuel stockpile. There we go. So you will have a fuel stockpile right there. Awesome. Why do I have stone laying on the ground when I have room for stone over here? Alright, iron. Oh, there's iron and iron ore. So that's an iron stockpile. So, do we have one for... minerals. There we go. Why don't we do that? We'll go like so. And like so. There we go. That'll work better. That'll work better. Now... what are my builders working on? Are they actually just working on roads alone? The roads are all done, pretty much. I'm gonna throw in some more roads right now. So it's gonna be like so, and there. Like holy crap! And that bloomed quickly. Go. Yeah. Looks good in there, she does. Okay. It's a little choppy, I'm not sure why. I noticed it does that when I play on the non-Steam version. Gets a little choppy. I don't quite understand that. Because you'd think it would run a whole lot smoother. Being that it's not running over the internet. Okay. So I think that's going to do it for this week's episode. We've got a nice start. We shall see how it progresses. If you like what you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Wednesday for another episode of Banished with the Colonial Charter. Peace. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.